Good morning everybody, and you are probably looking at this thinking, why has Karen got a bowl of dishwater there? I'm doing this video because I actually want to talk to you about two things. I've had a few questions about the images in my teacups versus some other teacup people on eBay or Etsy or whatever other online stores. And there is some online stores that are advertising fortune teller teacups that are not permanently fired in part of the cup. Now I'll show you the differences. My teacups here, the images here, they go through a very, very expensive process of becoming fired in here, and it's basically melded with the porcelain or the bone china in the teacups. These do not come off. We can scratch here for a month of Sundays and they do not come off. I'll show you what some of the other people are using. This here, I've done this one to show you the example. These three hearts is using three different types of mediums, what they call heat cured. Now, heat cured mediums with teacups, and then they say decorative purposes only, which means don't put hot water inside your cup. So in other words, you can buy a cup there and it'll sit pretty on the shelf, but you can't use it. So what they are using, it's a very common technique that's all over online everywhere, where people will write funny sayings and so on the outside of mugs or give them to a gift, but they're on the outside of a mug, which means they can rinse carefully inside but don't wash the outside, because the moment you do, it's going to come off. I just want to explain to you, these three hearts in the three different colours are using a special, they can get Sharpies is common, that's the most common, or some of them will call them porcelain pens, which that is one of them, and it's really not permanent. You've got the blue here, which is another type of so-called heat cured pen, and the black there is a Sharpie. Now, let's put them through to the test. So, I'll wash. I've chosen actually the most common wash-up things that we would use. A dish sponge, an old dolly scrubber. Some people have these new silicone scrubbers. And the most common is one of those green, that's a head that goes on the dishwasher, of these, again, non-stick cleaning things. So I've got the major four. So let's start with the most gentle, using a dish sponge. Now in here is just hot water, and I'll just show you before I do this. I've used just a standard dishwashing liquid like Dawn, Morning Fresh, what have you, doesn't matter. So let's try this with a sponge. Okay, we've taken off the blue one. So that's a no-go, or that's no good in that type of one. Let's use the pink dolly scrubber. Okay, so whoops, I'm getting tea everywhere, so let's give that. Okay, so we've lost the black, all right, so you can see it's just a Sharpie. Let's try the dolly scrubber. You can actually see even here where that's breaking up. So let's try the old dolly scrubber. Yeah, we're losing some of it, and you can actually see these, it's peeling like a plastic. Because the problem is with these pens, because they're only heat cured either in an oven, a domestic oven, or a microwave, they form like a plastic film or a skin. Now I'll use the green scrubber. And we have basically no image left. There you go. It's funny, it's like I wish I could show you that in person. It's like I said, a plastic film that comes off. So I'll show you now. Like I said, it's a very messy video, this one. And I'll grab my other cleaners. So we now have my cups. Now I've got to take that one out. So normal sponge. Okay. Wash, wash, wash. No difference. We use the silicone scrubbers. Scrub, scrub, scrub. No difference. dolly scrubbers, they call these. It's not steel, it's like, what do you call it? They're used for non-stick pots and pans. 90% people actually use something like that. Again, no loss. And this is probably one of the harshest ones of all, which is, again, scrub, 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 scrub. Give it a bit of elbow grease, Karen. No loss. No image disappear. Oh, picked up the plastic there. That's how it is from the other ones. Like I said, it forms like a film or a plastic coating, and they are not food safe. The other thing is too, when you see the ones and they say decorative purposes only or heat cured, they're actually quite dangerous because a lot of those Sharpies and pens and so on, they contain lead. And they're not food safe. You would not use a cup with them in it. If you got them on, like I said, on the outside and you're clearly just giving somebody a joke cup that'll last them a week, fine. But if you plan on wanting a proper fortune teller teacup, this is the way to go. And the other thing is, when I send my cups out, I always say avoid a dishwasher. And the only reason is this one doesn't have any gold or silver on it. I still wouldn't put this in a dishwasher. And the main reason is dishwashers, number one, any of the metallic properties, it will eat it alive. Because a lot of people don't realise many gold on teacups, and all of the ones I have, are actually 24 karat gold. And a dishwasher is the biggest no-no you can do, so don't even do that. Or even if you've got grandma's beautiful old vintage china, please do not put grandma's dinner sets in dishwashers because you will lose any imagery and gold or silver that's on them. The other matter is with dishwashers, dishwashing tablets or powders actually contain caustic soda. And caustic soda is used to clean bricks when builders or concreters, bricklayers lay bricks, and it's used to clear off concrete. So that can tell you the degree of chemical that's in it. Another question someone asked me, can they put oxy-wash in them? Again, I wouldn't use chemical cleaners because I'm not sure of the caustic properties of some of those chemical cleaners. But using these, honestly, when you are using these for tea reading or if you drink coffee out of them, you're going to get very little staining or imagery anyway. So I always say, just use a soft cloth. It's no-brainer, and something similar. Oh, actually, I forgot. I had one of these here too. That's, again, one of those eco-friendly scrubbers. Same thing, no difference. So I hope that helps a little bit when you are looking at the purchasings of heat cured versus proper fired. Have a great day.